Hi everybody, and welcome to the top 5 Mount Blade Bannerlord mods of the month. In this case, the first month of Bannerlord's release, April. I've been doing my weekly mod showcase videos ever since the launch, and will soon do a video on week 5, but since the game has been out for a whole month, I thought I'd do the same thing that I do with the Arma 3 mod videos, and pick the best out of the mods that came out. The first month has been especially kind to Mount Blade Bannerlord, with some very cool releases that really enhance the overall gaming experience and immersion. If you do like this video, then please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more Mount Blade Bannerlord mods, then please tune in to my weekly mod videos as well. Now without further ado, let's start with the top 5 mods of April. On number 5, we have a Reshade Mod. Graphics mods and reshades are, in my opinion, a very cool addition to what mods can bring to the gaming experience. Games like Half-Life 2, Deus Ex, Skyrim, and more all have beautiful graphics mods available that make it feel like you're playing a remake or remaster of the game. Bannerlord, of course, isn't at this stage yet, but with the Rathu Beauty mod, you can add some beautiful new visuals to your experience, as it gives a very nice graphical overhaul. It's not to the point where it adds new textures, models, and more, but for now only some color adjustments. But still, the boosted color makes it look all the more vibrant and pleasant to look at. Now there might be some who think that with this mod, the game looks more like a fantasy game with all that bloom and colors, but there are other presets in the mod too for those who want a more flat or darker tone, and you can of course always turn off specific features like bloom with the Reshade tool. On number 4, we find the Recruiter mod. This mod helps to make certain things in the campaign easier without it feeling like cheating. Keeping your garrisons and cities stocked with troops to defend it can be quite a hassle, and what this mod does is it gives you a single unit that, when prompted, from your own garrison will start to head towards other towns of a specific faction you request, as long as they are friendly with you, and he will start to recruit the available troops there. The cool thing is that this all happens in real time, so you can literally follow every step that this unit takes and see its army size grow as it visits more towns and cities. It really feels like a natural addition, and even feels quite immersive, with you as a lord giving the command to some of your men to collect more troops for the kingdom. It's a mod that I think a lot of you will enjoy once you own a few garrisons. On number 3, we have the Fire Arrow Enabler. Over the past few weeks, many fire weapon mods have been released, and have been amongst the most popular ones. It is of course very cool and quite different to play around with fire weapons in this game, and also results in something quite spectacular during battles and sieges at night. For this top list though, I chose the Fire Enabler purely because I prefer the more immersive experience of just the fire arrows, and this mod automatically makes it to where during tournaments the fire arrows will not be enabled. This mod is really cool as it makes sieges that much more epic, since you can now properly see every single arrow being fired at the enemy and yourself. The phrase "a wall of arrows" has never been translated better to the screen than with this mod. Then on number 2, we find the Banner Peasant mod, which adds banner carriers to the battles. This mod has been very popular since it adds some excellent visuals to the battles. There's nothing cooler than seeing a giant army storm down a hill with their colors up everywhere. The cool thing about this mod is that it's very easy to customize. You can choose how many banners will be flown amongst your army. In my weekly show, I demonstrated this, with the setting where every 20 men, one banner carrier would be present. But for today's video, I chose the setting where every 15 men you have one banner carrier. You can even choose the settings of every 10 men or more than 20, so it's all up to your playstyle. This is an easy to use mod that adds some epic spectacle and immersion to the already cool Bannerlord experience. And at number 1, we find the Dismemberment mod. The name in and of itself is very self-explanatory, but this mod adds some brutality to the already bloody warfare. With this mod, you can decapitate enemies if you hit them with enough damage and from the right angle. The cool thing is that the animation of the decapitation itself looks really natural, especially with motion blur turned on. It looks so natural, in fact, that you could think it belonged to the vanilla game. It isn't until you stand still and take a look at the chopped off head that you can actually see no textures at the inner sides of the neck or the body where the neck was cut off. But again, this is only when you stop to really look, which most of us won't do when we are in the midst of a bloody battle. It is an easy mod to combine with others and really adds more of a Braveheart feeling, making battles all the more brutal. And with that, we've come to the end of the top mods of the first month of Mount Blade Bannerlord. I hope you guys saw some mods you liked and would like to try out for yourself. The links to download these mods can all be found in the description down below. Please also let me know if any specific mod is released that you think is worth taking a look at, and I will definitely cover that mod in one of the upcoming episodes. We are now in month 2, and has unfortunately had a pretty slow start with not a whole bunch of instant classics, but maybe later in the month we will get some more interesting ones. There will still be a weekly mod episode in this week, so please look forward to that. Before I end the video, I would also like to ask you to please take a look at some of my other YouTube channels you can find in the description down below. I have a Star Wars Battlefront mod focused channel, a gaming review channel, and several Let's Play channels. Please take a look, and if you like what you see, then please support me by subscribing to some of those channels. It helps me out a lot. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.